All right, guys, thank you very much for joining me again. I'm sorry that I worked through the whole winter and was not able to do anything on the Jeep, but we are back at it again today, and we're going to start off with the drive shaft and hopefully get the rear transmission mounted as well. So stick around. Okay, so after that little clip of cutting it, I had a few days off kind of in the middle of winter there, and I did get it stuck into place, make sure that I had the right length on it. And then I went around and tacked everything in place, brought it to a shop, a drive shaft shop, and they let me know where the high spots were, you know, side to side, make sure that this was centered. And then I welded it up at that spot. And basically we got it down to about 1,000th being off, so not too bad at all. Next up I have to press on these CV shafts, or the CV joints, with the little clip in place here. These are non-rebuildable, so I don't know how this is gonna go yet. We'll just give her a shot and see what happens. Okay, didn't fit in my press, too tall. Okay, I got my clip on there. And this side, by the way, took hours to get reassembled because one of the balls fell out when I was messing around with it. Because this one does not turn sideways like a normal CV joint would. Yeah, serious pain in the butt. But I got it together. Now, in theory, this should kind of press onto there. So if I beat on it, hopefully it goes past that little clip. I don't know if the little one will do it. Well, that wasn't so bad. Significantly easier than taking it apart, that's for sure. Alright, so now I need to flip it over to the other side. So I don't even know if it's completely working. But I just have to hold this cap onto here basically. Because originally they're kind of machine pressed into this, and when I had to peel it off, you know, you kind of do a little bit of damage when you do that. So alright, so I managed to find something to tighten those clips on, and now it is time for grease. And what I was told is this is pretty much the best stuff you can get for the RPM that I'm going to be running. But I've also been told that it has a really, really bad smell. So we'll see if that's true or not. Yeah, you know what? It really doesn't smell any worse than anything else. Alright, got it all bled out. I don't know how this is going to work when it's kind of half assembled, so this could be entertaining for you guys. Obviously, I'm gonna have some cleanup to do afterwards before I can seal the top cap on. Alright, battery died somewhere in the middle of doing that. So now I just got some bolts holding this together. And I tried folding over the edge here, but it doesn't seem to be sticking in far enough to be able to grab that. So maybe that initial pop, when it actually pushed into place, maybe that's all it actually needs on this one. Whereas this side, there's plenty of room to be able to fold that over. So I'm going to pull this side back, or pull the bolts back out, and flip it over to the other side, get it all greased up. All right, so I'm in the house and I am editing the new video, and somehow I have lost the rest of it. So it's gonna look kind of cut off for you guys. Basically, I finished up the drive shaft and got it all bolted in, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. So, as of right now, hopefully you can see that, the sprocket is not welded in there. And the reason for that is because it will be the larger sprocket once I change out the output shaft. So right now it's, let's see if I can pop it out. There. So I have both sprockets I brought down, had machined down to the same size. So this one's there just for fit up until I replace that output shaft, and yeah, everything's good to go. It's all full of grease. And I can't show you back that way because I've got the rear suspension pretty much done now too. All right, so thank you guys very much for joining me. The next episode, we are going to be doing the rear control arms. I am also still trying to find some rear CV shafts to match up with the Porsche. I did order some, they ended up being the wrong size flange. And so now I gotta buy another set, and we'll be working on the whole suspension setup, but I can't put that side together until I know exactly where the CVs are going to be sitting, so so that there's no interference. So yeah, that's where we're at, and rear control arms are already done, so the next one should not be too far away from now. Thanks for checking it out, guys.